Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jumpa lagi di channel The Cover Combine. Semoga teman-teman dalam keadaan baik-baik saja ya, dan semoga selalu dalam lindungan Tuhan. Amin. Iya, pada video kali ini ada dua reaktor luar negeri yang salah satunya pelatih vokal memeriksa dan menganalisa penampilan Putri Ariani dalam ajang pencarian bakat Amerika Got Talent tahun 2023. Bagaimana pendapat mereka dan gimana reaksinya? Tanpa berlama-lama lagi, langsung saja kita simak videonya.
I'm so happy and honored you guys are patrons. I got many more, but I wanted to give a shout out to those who have more recently joined, if I have not done so yet. We're going to check out Putri Ariani. All right, guys, we're going to check it out. I may have to blur and clip things here and there to avoid the video from being blocked or receiving a bunch of claims from being blocked or stopped in some or having restrictions, but I'll do my best. Let's check it out. And here we go. Are you ready?
Let's go for it. Finally, I have to change my earphones because one of them has stopped working, so hopefully it will turn out fine though. When I get time to buy it. I don't know when. Probably today. We'll see. Play!
I always dreamed to be on America's Got Talent since I was little.
Are you nervous?
Are these your parents?
Yes!
And what are you going to do on AGT?
I'm going to be singing and playing a piano.
Oh, you're going to be singing!
Yeah. My biggest challenge is people look at me just as a blind person, not as a musician. But when I'm singing, I feel like a superstar.
They deserve the same respect as well, not sympathy.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for
Such a
coming
cute
to
voice.
AGT. What is your name?
My name is
Sophia.
Putri Ariani. I'm 17 years old. I'm from Indonesia.
Putri, is this your first time in America?
This is my very first time. I'm so excited. I love all the things in here.
And she's so fluent and good in English.
What is your talent?
I am a singer.
How long you been singing?
Maybe since I was born.
What? She was born?
And what is your dream?
My dream is being the biggest diva in the world, like Whitney Houston, and win a Grammy Award.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Are you going to school now?
Yes, I'm in high school, but I hope that I can get in Juilliard's College of Music for my college program.
She knows what she wants.
Why AGT? Have you always wanted to come here?
I hope that I can win America's Got Talent so I can reach my dream.
It's interesting to see. We already know this is going to receive the golden buzzer from Simon Cowell because that's what the video is titled. And it's interesting how when she speaks of wanting to win Grammys and, be like Whitney Houston, his expression. And I don't know how much they already know ahead of time, how much part of this is acting and part of this is real-time reactions and experiences for them. But that aside, his facial expressions, just when she says that, right, she's setting the bar really high. And sometimes you have people say that and then it's like, okay, we'll see. And so his facial expression almost made me think of that, this idea of, yeah, many people say that, but can you live up to that dream? And then his facial response when she speaks of her goals with Juilliard, that I think is it's awesome how she knows what she wants and where she's headed, and being so specific, I think that can evoke respect from people, right? It's like, oh, okay. And I feel like his facial expression communicated that as well. This idea of, okay, this is a good goal. This is a great way to try to further your career. This isn't just dreams, in the clouds.
Okay, we're so happy that you're here and excited. We want to see you.
Thank you so much.
She's so sweet.
So cute.
Yeah.
And I love what she said about not wanting just to be looked at as a blind girl.
Does that mic feel like it's a good spot for you?
I'm just a little afraid of copyrights, that's why. I've seen people do it, so there might be a way, for sure. such a mature voice for 17-year-old.
In your bright eyes, we together in this love. Promise we'll forever. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
And now you left me.
I love that run, that subtle run.
You find someone better. You went that way with her.
And so soulful.
And one thing I know.
Putri
You
Ariani
break
memasukkan
my
lagu
heart,
dengan
break
penuh
my
kejiwaan.
heart, make me so down.
I know, she deserves it.
You left me when I did. Thought you were my best friend, being my prince, but I was so wrong. Oh baby, you changed your pain into the
Whistle note.
Woo! I got goosebumps. It's amazing that subtle vibrato that she has to then go into those soft runs that just increase her breath control right now, hitting those high notes, the way she's transitioning from singing out of her diaphragm and singing so soulfully, then hitting these high notes with precision and strength, right? Not fading out, not weakening. Pah. And I love some of that subtle, for lack of a better word, yodel at times, and some of the the texture of her voice. It's very dynamic. That's very impressive to me. It's not just you hear the first few notes and then that's kind of just how she sounds for the rest of the time, even if she has a greater range. Not only is her range very great, but the timbre and the warmth and the vibe of her voice changes with the song, right? She's not just high-pitched singer, that clear angelic or the low soulful growl. She's transitioning from the soulful and to the higher notes, and it's very dynamic, it's very colorful, and that's impressive. That speaks for a very good singer to be able to do that.
You break my heart, break my heart, make me so down and
Okay.
you break my heart, break my home, make me so down in a loneliness. You let me when I'm in love. I was so wrong,
Respect.
I was so wrong. Do I fall
Beautiful.
Wow, keren sekali.
Oh, Simon! It's hard to see him do such things because he's usually very
Saya langsung
hard to please.
menjadi Putri Ariani.
Hi, Putri. This is Simon. This is Simon. Yeah. Her voice is amazing.
Yes.
And you have father.
Yes, I'm father.
Very nice to meet you.
Yes.
This is so
Give
cute.
us up to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to sing for Pokemon? Yeah.
He's so
You want
cool.
to sing for you? Yes.
What she just did with her voice, you guys, going from those high notes with such clarity, strength, and precision to then sings from her diaphragm with such strength, bringing even in some of that rasp and growl. Oh my goodness, that girl can sing. She is very good. I don't know if she's had training. I didn't read much on her. But to be able, like I said earlier, to have those dynamics, to be able to sing with different nuances, to have various timbres in your voice, singing with strength, be it with those high notes, the low notes, being able to jump octaves, still singing with the same strength, be it from your head voice or your diaphragm. But what's powerful here is the emotions. I think I hear at the end that she wrote that song herself Is that possible? And some of the words I couldn't hear 100% clearly. That could have been me. It could be because English is not her first language. But it's this beautiful ballad, and she sings it with such emotion that it makes you want to cry. It's to be able to not only sing well and sing so beautifully and so skillfully, but to be able to communicate pain, in this case that heartbreak, right? Being left when you're in love, being wrong about somebody. Being able to convey that emotionally is beautiful and powerful. And I think people crave that in a world where you can just create a song within seconds, where AI is writing songs now, where you have over consumerism and over exposure, right? We're overstimulated. You can have a song written in so many seconds. You have AI creating all kinds of things. You could listen to music every second that you want, right? Something to play with. You can tell Siri and Alexa what you want them to play. We are so oversaturated. But sometimes a lot of that is just, it is what it is. It's just a beat. It's just some music. To be able to still create emotion, to be able to still make something beautiful and artistic, to have a human connection, that is something that AI can't do to that same degree, because there's no heart, there's no soul, right? So there's this beauty, I think, and I believe that some, if not many people, are hungry for that, the substance where there's a story behind it. That's why I think people like to know where people come from, what their story is, what their dreams and goals are, right? It puts a story to a face, and more just than a talent, this is a person with hopes, dreams, aspirations, pains, suffering, right? They've come from somewhere, they're going somewhere, and it creates a picture, and it's this human connection we long for, where music, being one of the highest forms of art, in my opinion, is meant to convey more than just entertainment and more than just a cool beat, which is fun too sometimes, but it's beautiful when you have something where it's still rich with emotion and human connection. So Simon wants her to sing another one, right?
What did you want?
Well,
Another song?
Oh,
You didn't like that one?
I just said to Putri, I like her voice so much.
Thank
I
you
want
so
her
much,
to sing
Simon.
a second song, please.
All right, I got one more song.
her voice is like so much. Okay, we'll talk about this later on, but
It's special for you, Simon.
Well, thank you.
Now, real quick, right? She came in and killed it. Amazing job, right? Standing ovation. Everybody loves her. Under pressure like this, I don't know if she's had a chance to practice this or if they knew what was going to happen, but the fact that she now has to perform another one, here are two challenges that come to mind. First of all, can you do it again? Under pressure, live, right? Going as strong as you just did. Second question, factor, what song are you going to sing, right? Is it going to be relevant? Is it going to be personal, since she says this is for Simon now, right? You got to sell it, if you will. There's marketing involved here. It's a sale to want to win either the golden buzzer or the votes of the jury and the audience's approval. And then lastly, can you showcase additional elements of your ability and your skill, right? You can do it awesome again. You can have a nice song. You can meet all those criteria, but can you turn it up a notch? Can you beat what you just did? Right? And that's the question. Can you do it again, or can you beat it and showcase even more elements of your abilities? Because you have a huge opportunity here to show again or even more.
What I gotta do to make you love me? To make you care.
her voice is wow.
What do I do when lightning strikes me? And I wake to find that you're not there.
She's not overdoing the runs either, which is really good. She's coming in soft, but still with strength. She's got that vibrato. She's doing a few runs, and then some of the notes she just holds, and that's really good too. Sometimes I need to remember that, not to end too many notes with that run, though sometimes it's vocally a little easier, at least for me. And that too is like creating those dynamics again, to have diversity in your singing.
What a voice.
What I gotta do to
Okay.
make you
Oh, come on, Putri. Woo!
What I gotta do to be heard? seems to be the hardest word.
This is not a frozen screen, okay? Like, I'm just stunned.
So sad.
Wow.
It's a sad situation. And more absurd.
She just feels it.
Very
It's
soulful.
sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me.
Same.
Sorry seems to be.
We need to bring our Aarti claps here.
It's
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Ya, itulah tadi reaksinya. Luar biasa sekali ya. Pantas saja Putri Ariani mendapatkan Golden Buzzer dalam ajang pencarian bakat Amerika Got Talent dan membuat semua juri terkagum-kagum dan terharu bahagia. Oke, cukup sekian dulu video kali ini. Sampai jumpa lagi di kesempatan lainnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.